Coming to the close of this year and we get ready to go into next year, we certainly will be beginning what we call a budget season and a budget process. And each year, I know each council member, they come into this process with a set of priorities and things that they hope to achieve and hope that they want to get done during this budget process. And I know several of us on council have already talked about some things we'd like to see in the coming year's budget. And for me, I would like us to focus on what I would call a people-first budget, and that is a budget that lowers the car tax, lowers the real estate tax, and further expands tax relief for the senior citizens, which we've worked on in the last 2 years, and I hope that we can finish the job on that. And I know that there's several council members who are passionate about these issues. Mayor and I, we just talked about this the other night, and this is a time, as I mentioned earlier, a time of prosperity in our city. It's time that we made sure that each one of our citizens feels like they're sharing in that prosperity. Assessments on people's cars and assessments on people's homes right now are higher than they've probably ever been in Danville. And when you combine that with the higher rate that was put in place a handful of years ago, people are paying more than they ever have. And when we've had several years in a row of budget surpluses, that shows no sign of slowing up, with millions of dollars of new revenue coming into our city as well. And you could take that out of the equation. We're still having budget surpluses. Our citizens don't have to shoulder this burden. And so I'm very hopeful that as we get into this process, and I know council will work together, and each council member might have their own different variations on how we achieve this, and I look forward to speaking with each of you on what your ideas are and how we can find common ground and do this. But I believe in this coming year's budget, we can lower the car tax, we can lower the real estate tax, and we can provide more tax relief for senior citizens, because last year, council and staff did a phenomenal job working together through this process to make sure we take care of our great city employees. I believe this year, in this upcoming budget, we can do the same thing to make sure we're taking care of our citizens and pass a people-first budget. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Whittle?
Thank you.